We had so many trespassers that we had so much damage to our property. It took us weeks to fix it. And they would just go rip their side-by-sides, do donuts, just tear things up. It was their own racetrack. We actually had to rebuild the creek. The creek was eating into the meadow. It was to the point where we were gonna lose the whole meadow. There was actually a forest fire up here. Okay, good morning. We are in it right now. We have quite the project going on. I gotta fill up some 5-gallon buckets of water so that we can pour cement later today. So let's do it. Okay, the issue is it's like 35 degrees out right now. Let's hope it doesn't freeze me out. You know what I mean? We also got this bad boy in case we have issues with fire, because last thing I want to do is light the mountain on fire. Fill these babies up. Woo, that got sketchy a little bit. There it is. Hey, that was pretty good. That guy goes in there. Whoa! Honestly, I'm a little concerned about these buckets spilling. Oh shoot. That was a gunshot. Throw in the comments how much a 5-gallon bucket full of water weighs. That ain't going nowhere. I'll tell you what, I gotta put on this jacket because it is colder than a witch's titty in a brass bra. Whoa. Made me nervous. I think I know where I'm going. Oh, what a beautiful morning. And you can't beat that view right there.
I want to be about that height anyway. I don't think anybody's gonna get bikes underneath there, really. How level is that? Barely to the eye. Okay, can you hold it right there? Yeah, just keep your arms straight like that.
I got it.
And I'm gonna pivot it.
We'll just cement you in, Troy, and leave you there. You did pretty good.
Awesome. I don't see anything wrong with that. That's less digging.
Yep. A lot less digging. Task number one then.
Task number one is to get rid of that bush. Bush out and we're gonna put our first post right there.
So why are we doing this project? First off, we initially put this fence in. The fence was very important because we had so many trespassers coming over from this area that we had so much damage to our property that it was just like, I mean, it took us days, weeks to fix it. I'll throw up some pictures of the damages that people were doing to our meadow that you guys know is Fifth Crossing. They were doing so much damage that we actually had to rebuild the creek. The creek was washed out. The creek was eating into the meadow. And it was to the point where we were essentially gonna lose the whole meadow, which is one of the prettiest parts of the ranch. And everyone just thought it was public land. They would cruise up through this fence and they would just go rip their side-by-sides, do donuts, you know, just tear things up. It was their own racetrack. And then what happened is we just put a fence in, right? We just said, okay, that's enough. We've had it. We're dealing with all these trespassers. So we're just putting in a fence, not even a gate. And then about 3 months ago, there was actually a forest fire up here. It was up above our property. Luckily, it didn't do any damage. It was also not super massive. It was caused by a lightning strike, so they were able to fix it pretty quick. But the issue is that made the Forest Service and the fire department up here say, there's a lot of people out in this valley that if there was a fire up here, they would need somewhere to go. If that road down for some reason was blocked off, it was going to be a heck of a job trying to get everyone through there because there's a lot of trailers and trucks and things like that up here. So they called us and said, hey guys, so I know you don't really want anybody trespassing, but it would kind of be nice if you had a gate so that they had an escape route in case there was a forest fire up here. As you can see behind me, this wouldn't be very easy to fight a fire in. So essentially what we did, they said, hey, we're gonna pay for it. We'll pay for this gate to go in. So we're gonna put in the nicest gate we can. It's a full 16-foot gate. And then actually no one will have a key other than the fire department and us. So it still fixes the problem of the trespassing, but it also gives these guys an escape route. So that's what we're building today. And we're gonna do it right, because you do it right or you do it twice. We're going, what, 4 feet on this, 3 feet?
Waist deep.
Need a break?
Nah. I've been taking a break watching you dig.
I was filling up water at the creek and there was a gunshot a little bit too close for comfort.
Puts a 65. How tall is our gate? 50. Yeah, so if we go 30 inches.
Somebody was unloading.
Because we can fill that in with concrete.
Yep.
But
We'll probably put some of these
yeah,
rocks in there.
we'll backfill, we'll tamp it in and pack it in. But I think those are 5.5 inch posts.
Got
So
it.
if we've got a 12-inch diameter hole, we should be good.
Yeah.
Found another rock there, Dave?
Oh, unfortunately.
Well, that feels big. I can feel that one in my feet.
Sometimes that's how we determine how deep our hole is. All the years I've dug holes, I've never used one of those little clamshell diggers.
Oh yeah, but aren't those fence post diggers?
Yeah.
But I don't think you could use that up here.
They're great for cleaning the hole out,
Yeah.
but also great for digging in sandy soil.
Yeah, they don't work.
Because they don't. In this stuff,
Yeah.
there's no way.
Hole number 3. Once we got
Looking good down
this
there.
hole, we got that one complete, and then this one by Troy. These two are gonna go with the H brace on this side of the gate, and then we're digging those two for the H brace on that side. And then once we got those cemented in, we'll let them dry. Then we can run wire, run cable. Troy's been down trimming the brush along this whole fence line. You can kind of see all the way down there. That was a job and a half. Huh, Troy?
Still going.
We got a rock.
Yeah, but
Oh, that's a doozy.
we're leaving that
Well,
one.
it's not even that one. It's like underneath the bottom
Really?
flat part. Yeah.
I think if I get down,
It's always fun.
Oh, on that
move
side.
some of this goo out of here, I'll be,
Oh,
able,
there it is.
I'll be able to pry it out.
Yeah, it's a big rock. That might not fit out the hole.
That might be why we stopped the hole. Sounds like something I would do is throw a giant rock in the hole and tamp it down
Right.
and set a post on it.
I thought we put a big old rock in there and tamped it to put that pole.
Oh
We're
yeah.
having the same memory. Let's see what our depth is. See, we're about 20, 24. On the other side, we're 30, so
Do we live with it?
yeah, I think we'll be okay there.
Okay.
That's something nice and hard to set that post on, that's for sure.
You always got to have something
Not
nice
gonna-
and hard.
What's that do to post height?
That's why I wanted to wait and put my box on site, because we'll set our gate at level where we need it based on the slope of the hill,
Yeah.
and then I'll weld my lock box on after wherever that lines up. Okay, so now we need to go this way. What do you do,
7 foot.
7 foot to the center? That's 7 foot to the center. You want to kind of mark that.
Is this center?
Yeah, put a circle there.
Yeah.
With that being the center. And before we dig that, let's realign our gate.
Okay.
And figure out, make sure our posts are going to be where we need it. Is that about centered?
That's about centered.
If we move this out, it's getting us out into the roadway.
Yeah.
True.
I would rather move that one this way.
Okay.
So let's just shave that one
that
down.
one 2 or 3 inches.
2 or 3 inches.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe 2 miles in there.
I just found a comb. It says Utah National Guard on it.
Yeah, kidding. See if it still works.
Time to make some mud.
We got hole number 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're all pretty dang close to 30 inches, right? We're going to put our posts in, these big 5-inch diameter drill pipe, and then we're gonna weld some H braces onto it, like I said before, and make it nice and strong, and then we can pull wire. Gotta get our water out, right? You brought a hoe? Stay there. Easy.
I think this is 24 ounces.
Is that 24? That cup looks like 16 ounces to me. Does it say 24 on it?
No. We're gonna start out with.
That's got to be a 16-ounce cup.
I think it is.
I usually mix the steel.
Yeah, we've mixed enough concrete. Does it say?
It says milliliters, but now you're asking me to do public math, and I'm not good at that. I didn't mention I'm from West
Now I'm
Virginia.
asking you to get out your phone and Google it, huh?
We do have service right here, which is kind of nice.
I can tell you now, right now, that's not enough. Just dump it. Okay, so that's 3. Filling pretty close right there. I'm gonna dump it in there.
Okay.
We'll set our post down in there. Up. Up.
Up?
Yep. Okay, going down. That's probably good for now, Dave.
Need some along the side?
Keep them.
Oh.
Put that one on that side and give me this one on this side.
One more bag.
One more bag.
Post number 1. Done, baby. Checked off, level, plumb, all the above.
We're gonna need more. We're gonna need more mud.
4.
I'd get another 4 bags.
Okay. Troy took off to go grab more cement. Looks like we're gonna need it. Our holes were a bit bigger than we planned, but we're making good progress. Hole number 2. You got that, Dave?
Just watch your head when you're putting it down.
Eyeball us down the fence line, mate.
Okay. It's 6s, really.
I'm not gonna mess with an inch. We're centering.
I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference.
Oh, other side right there. I wouldn't mind having it come this way about a couple inches. You can't. I'm not gonna be able to move it.
The whole post,
We'll have to
yeah.
move the post.
Yeah.
Let's set the gate back.
Hell, there's an engineer around here.
Doing some ranch engineering here.
Some redneck ingenuity.
That's right.
Yeah, when the cavemen were pouring concrete
Cavemen were laying
slabs,
posts and pads.
they were using
They
rocks.
use rocks for everything.
1, 2, 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 3 down.
Always good for my place. Three and some rock. The bracket, the hinge brackets. You're gonna have to
Okay.
take them off, pry them apart,
Okay.
and then bring them over here.
Hey.
That ain't going nowhere.
Ooh, caveman do fabrication. Ooh, caveman.
Put on this one.
Up higher. See that mark? We good? We good. Like I said, you can't do much with gloves on, right?
No, Grandpa Turner said. Only thing you can do successfully with gloves on is pee yourself.
Are we doing gate first, then H braces, or H braces?
Put our braces on first.
Okay. How'd it go down there?
We're done.
Yeah?
No. Not close.
We want this section of fence to last another 30 years, so let's not leave a 30-year-old post in there that's gonna rot off. We got a low oil light.
Engine shuts off automatically. Low oil
One
light.
of us because it's turned.
Yeah.
Let's unstrap it.
Well, the unfortunate has happened. The new to us generator doesn't want to start. It started for a minute. We put power to it. Now it won't start. So
It's been tested. We ran it with the welder down in the garage. Worked great. Ran a bunch of beads. Didn't skip a beat.
gosh dang, dude. Didn't bring tools to troubleshoot it because we literally ran it 2 days ago and it was running fine. So we're gonna have to MacGyver this one. It kind of looks lit up, but yeah, it's definitely lit up now. Got a little more level. Yeah, we're lit up. Come on, stupid thing.
Power on.
Yes, sir.
Run on. Oh, good spark.
We have good spark. We have fuel. Do we have fuel? In theory.
Stuck
Float.
float. I have some brake parts cleaner, I think, in my bag. I don't have any carb cleaner.
Let's try it. There you go.
Not really starting fluid, but
No, but we'll see.
there's a fuel issue.
The fuel shut off. Let's see. Let's try it.
Let's put this back on.
There you go, baby.
Free Leatherman to save the day.
We definitely had a reason for it to stop running in the beginning. So I bet you at the beginning it was a low oil because we're at the angle, and then we flooded it, and then we shut off the fuel, turned the fuel the wrong way. I don't know, something like that.
Fire it up. I think you have to choke it. Oh, you have to turn on.
Woohoo!
Like butter.
You.
Okay, you ready? Okay, you line your end up. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Like butter. crap on.
I did. Sorry.
Yeah. Thought something's falling on. Bring it right up here behind me.
What's up, ladies?
Morning, Mason.
Morning, dude. How are you?
You doing,
What's
Mason?
up? How are you?
Morning. Somebody put our post 3 inches too far that way.
Uh-oh. Somebody. We should fire them.
Straight to jail. Our post shifted a bit when we were installing it. This one, we're about 3 inches too far to the west. And so we're gonna have to modify this block tongue, if you will, if you want to call it a tongue. It goes into that box so that it clears this post and still gives us a good anchor point on that end where we place our hinges. It's what you do when you're building stuff on site. Always some variables. Probably not worried a ton about level. More important is can we clear over there when the gate swings. We need to go up. That side needs to go up like 3 inches to be level. But
3 inches.
I
here,
like the
3
clearance
inches
that we have underneath here.
Yeah.
I like that, you know, a calf's not going to sneak under there. It's very hard to get a dirt bike under there. Okay, we'll just make her work. Adapt and overcome.
What happened to your level? Looks like somebody shot it.
Dude, that level's probably 40 years old.
But we can still fill some of this in.
We can fill in dirt. That's the easy part. The hard part is moving a welded gate.
Okay.
I say we do that. We're just shy of level there. We're
And I'm good with shy of level. Yeah, we can still trim this and go that way a little bit.
yeah, that's a lot less ski wampus.
I know we got the problem with down here.
What? We're gonna cut those off. These? Yeah. There's no reason to have that on there. But we'll put lugs that go on the inside here. That's like plump-ish. Like it's barely on the line out of the bubble. So we'll still need to trim that a little bit just to give us clearance.
But you can, if you really.
Just because we don't want, as the gate expands and contracts, we want to have a little bit more room in there. Because it will. A 16-foot gate is going to expand and contract. So
Right.
let's trace this out. We're going to be right about there. I'm going to put a tape. I'll put a tape on it. So I got to move it away to cut it anyway. Where's my tape?
Sorry, I couldn't find my fine point Sharpie. I know I had one.
Yeah,
but
that's beefy. Hey,
sorry.
It'll work. It's got a tip I can work with.
Okay.
You're in the mountains, Mason. Come on now.
You're not putting that in.
I got two. It runs.
Not again. All right, let's throw that up there. See how it lines up.
He's a beaut, Clark.
Whew. Look at that. Look at that.
Saying money?
I mean, we're in the bubble.
We're pretty much.
We're in the bubble.
This is horseshoes and hand grenades.
We're in the bubble.
I think it's close enough. If it fits, it chips, right?
If it fits, it ships. I want to get those tacked on first, so that we have that end set, and then we'll worry about this side.
Hopefully the wind doesn't pick up like last
But I
time.
was telling, we need to get this welded by about 11:30.
Yeah.
The other day it picked up and
Yeah.
1:30 it was pretty gusty and losing all our gas.
I'm going to take the Sharpie and trace around this, and then I'm going to clean it off. They just don't fit tight. See, the other gate that we have,
Yeah.
the hinge assemblies are actually welded to it,
Right.
so they're a nice tight fit around the pin.
I noticed that.
So, but it's okay. I mean, it's a lightweight gate if you have to lift it up a little bit to close it. I'm gonna mark them, and then I'm gonna take them off, clean the post. So I've got good material to weld to.
Explain what this clamp is you made.
So I needed something to be able to orient one of these big welding clamps onto a round post and keep it from, because if you try and deal like this, it wants to just roll off the side
Right.
when you're trying to clamp down. So I made these so they center inside. So 2 washers and a piece of angle iron. That centers inside there so it can't slide off. And you just put that in there, get her lined up right there, and tighten her up. Okay. That's not level. That's level. That's not level.
You're still shy on this a little bit. So you could,
So
do you need like something to tap on it?
well, I don't think we're gonna get that because
Well, you can't bring this down at all to change the angle?
I can, but
We didn't necessarily check level before you marked
if
it
I
either.
bring it down, then I'm
You're out of here.
outside of my. Give me the hammer out of the bucket.
Oh, yeah.
See where we're at on that end.
Right against the post.
Come your way. Okay, hold it against the post.
Now you're 1/8 of an inch. Quarter inch.
I can live with that. Fire up my generator.
Yes, sir. Not bad, sir. Not bad.
Not bad for trash pipe welding.
We can't swing the gate now, so we gotta excavate a little bit so that we can swing the gate. Hey, that's how it goes in the mountains. Nothing's perfect. There's no welding tables. How'd she weld?
Actually pretty good considering what we're working with.
Oh,
You got dirty pipe and a little bit of a breeze. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'd say good enough for government work, right?
Yeah, that too.
Funny part is this is actually kind of government work.
Kind of is. This is state land right here. Uh-oh.
How's that work?
This gate could be bent too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
Well, now it's on its own weight. So.
We've transported it up here 3 times.
Yeah, give her a nice bend there. Oh, uh-oh. You tweaked the hinge on the other side when you did that.
Yeah, that's what we can do is we'll just loosen those and rotate them. I thought about welding a tab on here so that hinge couldn't slide up and down. Once this was set, I wouldn't be opposed to putting a tack
Throw
weld.
a tack on it.
Tack weld on there. That's pretty freaking tight. Post.
You're still good on this side, about at your 1/4 inch mark. One more of those. That's pretty dang good. You're dead nuts right there.
So when you crank those down tight, they don't collapse.
Yeah.
I thought about boxing them, but I thought, hey, if that's receiver hitch material,
Yeah. It's pretty dang strong.
it's strong. I don't hate it because we're gonna be in like this. We got plenty of room to get into that box.
Okay,
So
We don't have to worry about it.
it doesn't have to be right up against there, and I can round that off a little more even. So we're good.
We could always do that too with it sagging right here.
Put a rock under it so the weight is sitting on a rock.
Yeah.
But I mean, the way the other gate is, it sits in there.
inside.
It rests on that. So
For all the YouTube haters, this is how we build our gates, okay?
all the haters that say, "Why do you put a box on there?"
Because we like to get bit by rattlesnakes and stung by bees. Fight me in the comments.
Our wire our bottom barb will go, and then we'll go 10 inches, 10 inches, 10 inches. On this post, will be on this side. So our wire will feed through there. That we don't have to worry about trying to hook to this. 11 inches is the foot, right?
On the mountain, it doesn't have to make sense.
So is 7 lugs?
Math is different
Is
here.
7 lugs okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that'll hold
16 plus 33, 49,
Correct.
which puts us under that. Get your center here, go up 11 inches, find your center, clean that off.
Yep.
Boom, boom.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I know it's probably maybe a little bit hard to hear me, but we're putting these lugs, which I'll show you in a second, on this H brace so that we can have something tight and solid to pull from, and then we're gonna run this fence all the way down this fence line where Logan and Troy are working. If you see over Troy's shoulder there, that clearing, that fence goes all the way down and then clear all the way over in that clearing that you can see right there. So yeah, we're not going that far today, but we're definitely going to the edge of that clearing that Troy has cleared out over the last couple weeks. So a lot of work. He pulled the fence posts, as you saw. We're gonna put in new 7-foot posts instead of the 6 because we need more height. Those 6-foot fence posts have probably been in the ground for like 70 years, 70 plus years. They've just been reused, straightened. And they start to just have a solid permanent bend to them, and then they're easy to push over, and cattle and game can get through there pretty easy, and then that makes it so trespassers can come in pretty easy as well. So, but yeah, we'll get this H brace cleaned up, finished up, get all those lugs on there, and then we'll be able to work on the other side, get the lock box welded in, and then once we have the lock box welded in, we can do the H brace on the other end, and we'll be good to go. And then from there, we're just pulling wire.